Now, the sister couldn't have the baby without the man. Right? But the brother ain't unclean, just the woman. Let's deal with it here. Then shall she be unclean 7 days, according to the days of the separation for her infirmity, she shall be unclean. 3rd verse. And in the 8th day of his flesh and his foreskin shall be circumcised. 4th verse. And she shall then continue in the blood of her purifying 33 days. She shall touch no hallowed thing, nor come into the sanctuary. In other words, this woman can't even come into the church until the days of her purifying be fulfilled. 5th verse. But if she bear a maid child, in other words, if she bears a female child, then she shall be unclean how long? For 2 weeks, as in her separation, and she shall continue in the blood of her purifying how many days? 66 days. That's 66 days, y'all. Now, why so much longer if she has a female child than a male child? We don't think and ask ourselves that, right? What is so bad about having a female child that she got to be put aside for over 2 months? But if she has a male child, she don't have to wait that long. Come on now, come on. Deuteronomy 24. I want y'all to see the programming. Look at the person next and say, open your eyes. Now some of y'all can say, I can see clearly now. Some of y'all saying, I don't want to see. I don't like what I'm seeing, so therefore I don't want to see it. Well, hey, you know, I'm going to get it between you and the Creator, but I'm going to give it to you. There you go. Deuteronomy 24. Notice what it says. When a man hath taken a wife and married her, and it come to pass that she find no favor in his eyes. What about if he don't find no favor in her eyes? Talk back to me, black folks. In other words, according to this, the woman is the one that becomes unfavorable because he had found some uncleanness in her. What about if she finds some uncleanness in him? Right? Notice what it says. Then let him write her a bill of divorcement and give it in her hand and send her out of his house. Well, that ain't gonna work for a lot of brothers today. That ain't gonna work. Because most brothers today is living in her house. You understand? 2nd verse. And when she is departed out of his house, she may go and be another man's wife. And if the latter husband hate her, and write her a bill of divorcement, and giveth it in her hand, and sendeth her out of his house, or if the latter husband die, which took her to be his wife, her former husband, which sent her away, may not take her again to be his wife. Why? For after that she is what? In other words, the text is letting us know that once this sister done married a couple of different brothers, she's defiled now. He ain't defiled though. He can get married again and again and again and again. He ain't defiled. Do y'all see this subliminal programming here? In other words, brothers, not any place in the biblical text do you see where the woman is allowed to divorce the man. Not in the Bible. But the brother can get rid of the sister simply because he don't like her no more. In essence. Oh, this is deep. Can I show y'all some more? All right, let's go over the first.